How's everyone doing today? I'm talking about the latest Ninja Turtles movie, Teenage Mutant Shitty Mayhem 2023. I made this video about like 5 times or whatever because I don't know, I noticed there's videos where it looked like I was trying too hard. There's videos where it looked like I was like stuttering or some shit. I don't know. I'm trying to make it till it's perfection, you know, like chef's kiss. So there's 3 characters actually in the movie that I really did not fuck with. The movie overall, I thought it was okay. Like the movie, it looked cool. The animation I thought was pretty cool. I thought the fighting sequences were actually really good. I think that's like the best part. That's like the super glue that's holding it together really. And the main villain is actually kind of cool and funny. But there's characters that I just didn't like the way they do it, and I was just wondering why did they do this. Now, number one is Mikey. Mikey was my favorite character in the original Ninja Turtles. I remember watching Ninja Turtles TV show 2012 one. I was thinking, man, Mikey's such a cool ass character. He's so funny. I actually related with him a lot because he also has his heads up in his clouds. He's also kind of, you know, sometimes in his own world. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He's funny. And in 2023, I just didn't really get that vibe off of him at all. I sort of just got the vibe off him and be like, this guy isn't Michelangelo. This guy is a fake. This guy is a fake, a phony, and a fraud. And like in the movie, they're trying to stop this big mega shit muncher Superfly. That's the main villain. They should have been figuring out what the fuck happened to Mikey. Why is Mikey so different? Why is Mikey talking like he has braces, like it's his first day in school or some shit? Like he's talking like the stereotypical nervous teenager in a Disney movie because he wasn't being funny or anything. I was like so confused. I'm like, this ain't Mikey. And I was also thinking, how was like the writers or anyone who's in charge of this movie okay with how Michelangelo was done in this movie? Did they not do any research on Michelangelo? They definitely just didn't watch any other. They didn't know these characters all when they were writing these movie because Raphael, I guess he was grand actually. He seemed to be like the closest to his realism in 2012. Leonardo just wanted to be a good boy. And Donatello was the one that was cracking jokes, was most confident. And then Mikey was just a nervous motherfucker who like was acting as if he had to present a project in front of the whole class or something. And his head shape, I don't know why, because in the movie, all the Ninja Turtles head shape, they're grand, they look like cupcake shit. And then in Mikey's one, just looks like I stepped on it. Mikey's head looks like I tried to tenderize meat with a hammer and just started bashing all over Mikey's head until it was flat like a fucking pancake. I'm thinking, why does his head look so weird? And I don't really remember anything memorable in the movie as well. He didn't really do much throughout this movie. I mean, did he say something? I don't fucking remember. Did he do something? I don't remember because I couldn't really care less about Mikey, and every time he spoke, it kind of made me want to, you know, turn this movie off and put on something else because I just didn't like the way he sounded. I remember one thing he said actually in the movie. There's this scene where they're on top of the roof, they're playing Fruit Ninja in real life, they're slicing open watermelons, and Leonardo's like, right, we have to go home before Master Splinter shoves his cane up our assholes. And Raphael is like, alright, Leonardo, how does it feel to have your head up Splinter's ass? How does it feel to have your head up Daddy's ass? So then and then Mikey was just like, you're right, I don't know why I keep saying right. It fucking left me. Mikey said, it probably tastes like cheese or some shit. I don't know. He made a joke about like Splinter's asshole tasting like Cheetos or some shit. I can't remember. I do remember him saying it tasted like cheese. I also remember kind of something funny that Donatello said. This was Donnie that was making a joke, by the way, which is a bit weird. So there's like this scene where, in that same scene, Michelangelo was holding the watermelon on top of his already flat head. And they're basically trying to get a video of Raph slicing it open because it looks sick and all. I get the views. And Donatello's like, Mikey, shut your fucking mouth, right? Your head looks like if Stewie fucked Hey Arnold and they both have a clusterfuck of a baby. You know, that's basically what he said. It's okay, whatever. Like, I also get it. It's a kid's show, so I'm not really supposed to take this movie seriously. But I don't care. Mikey was my favorite character, and they completely botched him. They completely reskinned him. It's like repainting a card. They completely repainted Mikey. I just don't like the way he was doing. I didn't like the way he sounded. But I thought Leonardo was okay. I didn't really have any opinions on Leonardo. Leonardo was sort of just like more, I don't know, serious in this film and shit. Sort of just like more perfect Peter. Raphael and Donnie are probably like my two favorites in the film because they're actually cooler and funny. And I didn't like the way they done Splinter in this one as well. Splinter was not Splinter from another one. Splinter was fucking Shredder or some shit. He was completely different. In the 2012 one, he'd be like wise and serious. And all. He's actually more of a. He felt more like a sensei. You know, he'd be meditating. He'd be teaching him important lessons and all. But then in the 2023 movie, he didn't seem like a. He didn't seem like a ninjutsu master or anything. He just seemed like some random guy that got bored one day and decided, I want to break from reality. I want to break from society. Fuck society. Fuck having a job. Fuck money. I want to live. I want to pretend to be a rat and live in the sewers. It felt like some dude, some Disney dad from a different movie came into this movie and was wearing a fursuit of a giant rat. I was just pretending to be an animal because he's a furry or something. Because it's the way Splinter was in this movie, I didn't really like it at all. He looked so different. Splinter looked like a character of Ratatouille or some shit. He looked like he was Ratatouille's fucking 50th distant cousin or something. Because okay, I'm fucking stuttering again. I actually hate it when I stutter in videos. He was acting different, so his personality's different. I just don't like it when movies do that. They just change the personality of a character in another movie. It's like, keep it the same, you know? Why do you have to change the personality? It's like me it's like me getting a new door, right? So I just like I have a door to my sitting room. I just call someone else, be like, right, something's wrong with my door. Can you come install a new one? Nothing's wrong with the door. I just want a new one anyway. Because why not? It's like, what's the need? You know, that's why I think, what's the need with these characters? There's a scene where Splinter is like, oh yeah, I know how long you wanted to go into outside world. So you're not going to go into the outside world. Or actually, I'm going to keep you trapped there longer in this underground sex dungeon for much longer. And he brought out these cardboard cutouts of people he basically brought out these cardboard cutouts of people, and he's thinking, right, yeah, look, these are friends, yeah, outside world and shit and all, I don't know. It is a kid's film, so I guess the humour isn't really that much, but I feel like also kid me would have not laughed at it. I don't know, Splinter just kind of seems like a goofy, goober, middle-aged dad who's like Postman Pat for a living or something. And then April O'Neil I actually thought was the least botched in this film. She didn't seem that bad. Her personality was grand. The personality's alright. But they also completely done like a complete 180 on how April was in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In the movie, she's black. I don't know why she's black. I'm not racist. I like cars. But I also I don't really care about what color you are. She's black. They for some reason just made her black. That's one thing I don't get when movies and TV shows do that. They just change the skin color of the characters completely. Oh, some more black representation. The only thing your representation is how little of a fuck you give about the film or the TV show. The only thing you're representing is representing how much of a pile of shit your brain is. Because it makes no difference what their skin color is, which is kind of ironic because I complain about April being black because she's originally white. But in this one, they completely changed her personality. She's like in the 2023 movie, she's this awkward teenager who gets bullied at school. You know, she wants to make it big by getting evidence of like 4 mutant men in turtle shells. You know that they exist. And then in the 2012 one, she's more cooler and shit. She isn't as awkward. I actually kind of like her character more in 2012, and in 2023, it's just like nah. She was like the least annoying. She's like the least like problematic as in like character differences, but I still kind of thought, yeah, something's off. Like I thought, it actually just seems like Mikey and Splinter and April are just like a trio of fucking skinwalkers that just infiltrated Ninja Turtles headquarters, the sewers where all your shit and piss goes, and just decided to, you know, be imposters like they're playing Among Us or something, because the characters were completely different. But anyways, this is like my 6th or 5th time recording this video. Hopefully I don't change my mind and try to re-record this. So, hope you did enjoy this video. See you later.